Welcome to our webinar series, Pay Talks, where we cover one topic in 10 questions, points or ideas, and we do it in 20 minutes or less. Your time is precious, and frankly, if you've got more than 20 minutes to spare, I want to know your secret. There is one other reason we keep things short. I'm a fast talker, so be warned. Our goal is to share big ideas that you can turn into big wins. We don't have all the answers, but the road to a big win always begins with a question. So let's go. For those that don't know, Amazon Pay is a payment option that lets you use the payment details and addresses stored in your Amazon account. That means customers don't need to create a new account, punch in credit card details, or look up addresses during checkout. You can even use Alexa to buy things, get delivery notifications, and donate to your favorite charities with Amazon Pay. This month, we're looking at ways to optimize your e-commerce site's user experience to meet the specific challenges and requirements of shoppers during COVID-19. In order to better understand the changing needs and behaviors of consumers during these difficult times, we commissioned user experience research from Baymard Institute. It details 8 ways retailers can optimize their UX for the pandemic era and beyond. They've rated each of the 8 optimizations on a 2-point scale to weigh the value that this can have on your customer experience, with 2.0 being the most impactful disruptive optimization for your business. According to a new global survey on consumer behavior from Deloitte, only 45% of shoppers currently feel safe going to the store. And new research from McKinsey shows that several e-commerce industries are currently up over 30% normal sales levels, including groceries and household goods. Today's shoppers have specific needs during the pandemic, and as a result, their shopping habits are rapidly changing. McKinsey reports that 76% of US shoppers and 62% of European shoppers' behavior has been shifting since April, switching to a new retailer, trying a new brand, and adopting a new shopping method like curbside pickup and mobile shopping. What's more, of those US and European shoppers, 3 out of 4 intend to continue these new behaviors after COVID-19 is over. Addressing your digital shoppers' shifting behaviors during COVID-19 could be your business's competitive advantage. As your e-commerce business finds new ways to meet your digital shoppers' needs, consider how implementing small changes to your site's UX and checkout flow can create better customer experiences. These UX optimizations will not only keep your customers safe during this challenging time, but they'll also build your customers' trust, essential for a satisfying digital experience, and prepare your business for tomorrow's challenges. Let's take a closer look at the shifting expectations and needs of digital shoppers. According to McKinsey, the top reasons that global shoppers are trying new retailers during COVID-19 are convenience, value, and availability, with convenience being the most important reason in the US and the UK, and value being the most important in Germany. And within that group of shoppers who cited convenience as being important, 21% of the US shoppers and 20% of the European shoppers say that offering good delivery and pickup options is the reason they've tried a new retailer or website during COVID-19. Ensure that your digital experience doesn't overwhelm the average user. Keeping the shopping journey easy and efficient during a stressful time has tremendous value to your consumers. If you can clearly and transparently improve your shopping experience, minimizing any surprises and confusing aspects of your UX, that can go a long way in keeping consumers' trust and helping them make their purchases. According to McKinsey, 41% of US consumers and 19% of European consumers have tried a new shopping method, including curbside pickup and delivery apps, with 75% and 74% respectively intending to continue these new behaviors when COVID-19 is over. There's tremendous value in offering delivery options that go beyond standard home shipping, including in-store or curbside pickup, as long as your shoppers can identify these options accurately during your checkout process. While exciting new delivery trends, like buy online, pick up in store, also known as BOPIS, are becoming more popular among shoppers who want to limit their time in physical stores, Baymard's research has found that some shoppers still don't know what all these alternative delivery options are and find the terms confusing. We'll go through 4 of the most common innovative delivery tactics and explain the terms that you should use when referring to them. According to Baymard, 59% of the top 60 grossing e-commerce sites in the US and Europe already use these terms. There's store pickup, which allows shoppers to purchase an item online and then pick it up in a specific store, usually on the same day. There's ship to store, which allows customers to purchase an item online, have it shipped internally, and then pick it up in a store after a delay. There's store availability, which indicates that a store has a product in stock, but usually doesn't allow an online purchase. And then there's reserve, which allows online shoppers to set aside an item at a store and pay for it when they pick it up. While it might be tempting to come up with your own names for these different options, choosing your own variants runs the risk of confusing your shoppers and ultimately disappointing them. If you stick to these known delivery options, you'll have a better chance of satisfying your digital shoppers' expectations, especially if they are new to your site. Baymard's testing has shown that shoppers think of store pickup as a direct alternative to home shipping. As a result, they expect to see store pickup as a delivery option during the shipping selection step of the checkout process. If they don't see store pickup at this stage, then they simply assume that the site doesn't offer it. However, their research also reveals that 54% of sites make it needlessly difficult for shoppers to even discover that store pickup is an available option. Many e-commerce sites don't include store pickup as a shipping option alongside other more common delivery methods like next-day delivery or standard shipping. They either provide the option for store pickup before the checkout process or as the very first option during the checkout flow. While those are important places to tout your store pickup option, consider making your shoppers' lives a little bit easier by showing all possible delivery and shipping options in one place. Include store pickup within the shipping selection interface during the checkout flow to ensure that your consumers can make the most informed decision about what delivery option is best for them. According to McKinsey, 1 out of 5 US and European shoppers say that one of the top 3 reasons they've tried a new retailer or website since the beginning of COVID-19 is because of the good delivery and pickup options they offer. One way to attract new customers to your site is to show off your delivery capabilities as early in the buying process as possible. Consider introducing the store pickup option as early as the cart step, or even on the product details page to allow for customization and simplification of the checkout flow. But remember that because shoppers think of store pickup as a direct alternative to shipping, customers will need to see the full details of both shipping and store pickup in order to make a selection that's right for them. If you include store pickup on the product page, then you should also include estimated shipping costs. Baymard's revealed that 64% of shoppers looked for shipping costs on the product page before deciding to add a product to the cart. The more shipping information you give your shoppers on the product page, the more likely they'll be to complete their purchase. As Baymard's testing shows, shoppers want to know the answer to one question in particular: when will I receive my order? The popular solution up until now has been to share with shoppers the shipping speed, as in standard shipping 2 business days. But that phrasing can be very confusing for shoppers, since different businesses interpret the term business day differently. with some sites processing orders over weekends and certain holidays, and others not. Even with these user difficulties, Baymard reports that 35% of sites from the 60 top-grossing US and European e-commerce sites communicate the shipping speed in this fashion. Instead, the best way to communicate delivery speed to shoppers is to provide them with an exact delivery date. So to avoid confusion, when you implement a delivery date, in order to ensure that your shoppers can make the most out of the information, pay attention to the following details. First, include the price alongside the shipping date. Second, make sure your delivery date is as accurate as possible. In order to prioritize accuracy, a delivery date range can work just as well as a firm delivery date. As we previously established, in order to answer your shopper's most pressing question, when will my order arrive, you'll want to provide the exact delivery date of each order. For sites that have internal cutoff times about when shipment processing ends for the day, this requires special notice. Sharing your business's order cutoff time is especially important when it comes to expedited shipping options, such as same-day or next-day delivery, where time constraints need to be met in order to be able to guarantee delivery. So, what's the best way to share your company's order cutoff time? Sharing a certain delivery window, like 9 a.m., might seem like enough. Baymard's testing has shown that this phrasing can also confuse your shoppers, especially if they're in a different time zone. They report that 62% of sites have poorly communicated the cutoff times for shipping options or did not communicate cutoff times at all. That means there's an opportunity for your business to stand out among your competitors, anticipating your customers' desire to know exactly when to expect their purchase. The best way to clearly communicate the delivery window to your customers across the globe is to share cutoff time as a countdown in the shipping interface, with something like, order in the next 43 minutes to receive your order by May 23. A countdown makes sure that you're giving all of the necessary information to your shoppers so that they can act swiftly and easily during these stressful and demanding times. According to UPS's survey of 18,000 online consumers, 54% of shoppers look for a return policy before purchasing. Make sure that you're meeting the needs of over half of your customers by ensuring that your company's policies, including important shipping information and your returns protocol, are easily discoverable on your site. Baymard found that shoppers consistently look for the return policy and other shipping information in the site-wide footer. Many shoppers still think of the footer as the place to go information hunting, even though this is most easily accomplished for desktop users. On mobile sites and apps, there's less space in the footer, and it's more of a challenge to include all the necessary information there. On your mobile site, consider a collapsed content approach, nesting your return policy and shipping information under the Help or FAQs section, within a broader category such as online ordering. Making sure your shoppers have an easy path to your returns policy will be one more way that you can support the specific needs of today's cautious COVID shopper. According to new research on digital shoppers from PYMNTS, 79% of US digital shoppers say that keeping them well informed about delivery status is an important experience factor that helps e-commerce retailers build trust with their consumers. 4% cite it as the most important factor. What's more, it's a particularly important feature for Generation Z, with 8.9% saying it's the most important factor to building trust. As you look for ways to prepare your business for tomorrow's shoppers, consider finding ways of making order tracking a seamless experience. Baymard's found that while most shoppers tend to track the progress of their order through the shipping email sent to them, other users will turn directly to their account on the e-commerce site to find the information they want. To help support these digital shoppers, follow the insights gained from Baymard's user testing. Shoppers tend to begin their search on the homepage, so make sure that your path to order tracking starts there. You can either include a link in the navigational menu where many shoppers start looking, or you can include a link within the expandable My Account drop-down menu. Keep in mind that when users can't find a direct link to the order tracking page in the page header and general navigation area, many then use the fallback strategy of trying to find order tracking by using either the site search feature or by looking in the site-wide footer. With this in mind, supporting non-product search, like returns, shipping, and order tracking, as well as including links in the footer, will provide more assistance to your new shoppers. Once shoppers have placed an order, it's important to provide them with your site's order cancellation policy. And, since order cancellation is often time-sensitive, it's important to make it easily discoverable. Baymard revealed that 57% of shoppers looking to cancel an order checked the order confirmation email that had been sent to them. 38% navigated to the My Account and Track Order pages, and another 19% sought help in the site-wide footer menu. While any of these locations would make for excellent places to put cancellation information, it's beneficial to mention them in all of them to support all of your shoppers' preferences. The site-wide footer in particular would make for an optimal location to include comprehensive cancellation information, because shoppers tend to go there as a last resort, after first checking emails and other account pages. Keep in mind that even if your site doesn't have order cancellation functionality, it's still important to address the issue so that your shoppers don't keep unsuccessfully looking for the answer. We'll wrap up today's Pay Talks with a suggestion that can help address many of the issues we've already discussed, offering third-party payment options to your shoppers. According to PYMNTS, 57% of consumers say retailers' digital payment offerings would influence their decisions about where to shop. In this era of convenience, consumers prefer certain third-party payments for two main reasons. One, that the specific payment service protects them from fraud, and two, that it alerts them if there's a security issue with their account. Offering a third-party payment like Amazon Pay could help support your customers protect their personal information and their purchases during this uncertain time, offering them the Amazon experience that they trust. PYMNTS also revealed that 63% of global consumers would be willing to switch from shopping at a business they know to shopping with new merchants that offer contactless payment, which means that there's an opportunity for you to attract shoppers that are new to your business by offering them various contactless payment options. Remember that there's no magic number of payment methods your site should offer. Xsolla, for example, offers over 700 payment methods to make it easy for game developers to choose which payment options they want to offer gamers in different markets around the world. Let's recap. Remember that while customers are shifting behaviors and are widely trying new retailers, they're also looking for experiences during COVID-19 that are omni-channel, convenient, and safe. Make the navigation of your site easy by including direct links to your return policy and including shipping options and estimated fees on the product page. By making it easier for your customers to figure out when to expect their orders, how to track them, and even how to cancel them, you'll be anticipating the needs of the most cautious COVID shoppers and preparing your business for the digital shoppers of the future. Join us next month for a new Pay Talks.